There's been an accident in front of St. Mary of the Woods School on Franklin Street.
Are there any injuries?
There are major injuries.
Okay, stay on the line. We may need more information, all right?
Adam Johnston, retired crash reconstructionist with the Owensboro Police Department. Here today we are on the back lot of Trinity High School. We performed a crash reenactment of a fatal collision that was caused by a drunk driver. We did this so we could show students what's involved in how the response works, how bad it can be, what the roles everybody plays as far as ambulance personnel, fire personnel, sheriff's deputies. We showed them the effects of what it has on not only the drunk driver, but the other friends and family involved, the other passersby, the other cars on scene. We chose students to be involved that will be our ambassadors, that will continue our message and carry on and keep spreading the word about prevention of drunk driving. We had a stage crash here where it appears that two cars collided in an intersection. Both cars were occupied by prom goers. Unfortunately, one of those drivers, the gentleman, decided to drink and drive. He caused the crash, causing at least one person that he probably knew, since he was also going to the same prom, to be killed. He caused his date and the other passenger in the other car to also be seriously injured, ultimately affecting their prom weekend, their families, and their foreseeable future as well. Being out in the county, unfortunately, the Sheriff's Department and the ambulance service and the fire do not have everybody, they can't be in the same place at the same time. And so it takes quite a while for them to respond, unfortunately. And so we try to make this as real as possible. So from the initial point of the 911 call, you might be looking at 5, 10, 20 minutes even for the appropriate personnel to arrive. And those first on scene might not have all the tools at their disposal that they need to provide the appropriate care, the needed care to save a life. So therefore, all the more reason to not drink and drive anywhere, let alone in the city or the county, because time is of the essence and it could matter life or death.
For 13 to 19-year-olds, motor vehicle collisions are the leading cause of death for that population. And the number one reason is both distracted and impaired driving. And this gives us an opportunity to bring awareness to drunk driving and impaired driving and distracted driving. And hopefully this opportunity reaches out to our ambassadors there with the high school. They can experience what it's like to be involved in a crash. This gives us the opportunity for them to have a realistic experience of how that trauma care takes place, and they can take this experience back and share that with their students. So Ghost Out is a campaign with the Kentucky Highway Department that's been going on for years, and over the past 6 or 7 years that Owensboro Health has participated and helped lead this, we've been reaching out to high school students, and those high school students have sometimes taken this opportunity and said, yes, I want to do that. I want to take care of those patients that come in. I want to be a first responder. And we've got a nurse in the emergency department that saw one of these reenactments and made her decision that she wants to become an emergency nurse.